craft explorer, drifting through the dark we roam. Scanners up, signals strong, every system's a map, every scan's a song. From the edge of the void to the planets untold, hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky, exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. From the edge of the void to the planets untold, hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky, exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. Earth-like worlds untouched and wild, pirates out there with fury piled. Between the peace and danger's call, Bacardi stands strong, never will fall. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. Boots hit the ground, scanners ping alive. Biological wonders in the deep survive. Through the nebula's reach, to the stars untamed, every new discovery adds to the game. But there's danger out there in the pirate zone. Federal Corvette's engines moan. Locked in tight, no mercy given. When pirates attack, it's survival driven. Between the stars and battles fought, he never loses the mission he's got. Life in the black, born for the quest. Bacardi pushes on, never needs rest. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small. Commander Bacardi answers the call, exploring the mysteries, fighting the foe. In the galaxy's depths, it's where he'll go. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight, exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire, with the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small.
Okay, welcome in everybody. I'm doing more exploration as always. Well, not always, but as usual lately. I have to admit right off the bat, I've already done quite a bit. Haven't had a whole lot of luck yet tonight, but well, there are plenty of systems left to explore. So I'm on an ammonia planet right now that I'm looking for fungoidea. So we'll see if we find any. In case, as usual, I will show everybody where I'm at currently. Let's see. Here's the Cat's Paw Nebula where my carrier is. I'm way down below it right now. And we're about 5,000 light years from the bubble here. And I already plotted a course back to the carrier. And it will take me... Well, that's not right. when I'm done with this planet, I will plot a course back to the carrier, and it'll be a whole bunch of jumps to get there. So, let me see something there. Okay. At any rate, let's go look for some fungoidia. The terrain's pretty rough, so I'm not real confident in my ability to land once I find some. These rocks trolled me. I saw a big patch of this stuff, and I thought it was a patch of something, and it's obviously not. Fungoidia, I'm sure, is going to be up there with hardly any place to land, but you know, we'll go see. I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time on this because there are other things to do, but before I was streaming, I was doing this. I said, well, I can spend some time doing this, and I had already put out on Discord that I was going to start about 7:30, so turn my speaker down a little bit. And you may notice I'm a little short of breath, but it's because I was going up and down the stairs while I was getting ready and stuff. Make sure the dog was fed and things like that. After I see the first fungoidia, I'll have an idea of what type it is and what it looks like. I'm sure it'll be someplace I cannot land, though. That's the way it always is. But let me go look on the top first, because you never know. Those are all rocks, but it's everything rocks. That's the problem. Not a lot of light here either. Rocks are trolling me. This is not the biggest area that was on the map showing fungoidia. Oh, this looks bad. Yeah, that's them, I'm sure. There is nowhere to land around here. Let's see what they look like, though. That may be tussock. Who the hell knows? I think that's actually the tussock, though. Let's see. I think we had this camera. Whoops! Yeah, I'm sure that's some type of tussock. Okay. Well, that's not what we're looking for, thankfully. I should have scanned that anyway, just to be sure, right? And get a codex entry. So.
Fretexa metallic.
Fretexa, okay. Well, that's essentially the same
Base
thing.
value 1,632,500. Minimum sample distance 150 meters.
Well, at least I saw something that was biological on this planet. Yesterday I had fairly good luck. I've not had that kind of luck tonight, though. I'll say that much. Yesterday I even found an Earth-like world. Just purely by stumbling across the system. Just I discovered it, so. I'm not having much joy here. But there are plenty of mountains, right? Might as well look someplace where I might have a chance to land, because there ain't no way I'm going to be able to land up there. Lots of rocks. A rock. Yeah. Where'd he go? It was right there. Y'all see that? It was right there and it just disappeared. Scared it. Huh. Okay. Well, like I said, I didn't expect a lot of joy here. We'll go up on top before I plot my course. I'm about to give up here. I don't see anything good. This is not. I've been looking for this for a while. That, you know, even before I started the stream, I was looking. That's why I was parked on the planet. That's interesting, no? Might get the scanner over there on it. Looks like it's on fire, doesn't it? Well, it's still a ship. Oh, for Pete's sake, hold still. Oh, I did that. That was my fault. Overcorrect. Let's try this one.
Fungoida settings.
Oh, well, I found it.
Base value
Only
$1,670,100.
$1 million.
Minimum sample distance 300 meters.
I can get a good picture of it at least. Whoa, 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 whoa. Free camera mode. What shields are for though? Where'd you go? There they are. Oh, I thought those, yeah, I've gotten those kind before. Huh. Why is the camera moving? Now, I'm not going to try to get it though. Though I could probably land here, but I don't know about anywhere else. So I need to check my route stuff and make sure it's on little hops. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we'll just plot a course now that I went laterally a little bit. 50 jumps. Don't know if we'll make that tonight, but let's find out. It's kind of a nice atmosphere, though. I'm gonna look around just a second. See what we got here. Okay. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, so far I haven't found much of anything of any high value. Velkanos, welcome in. How are you tonight? I'm just out here. Showed you. That's probably quite a distance away from where I'm at. I'm some 5,100 light years from the bubble. Let's see what you're talking about, though. And this is where I'm at right now. Let's say DROJUAR dash. I've had a dash. MP7 dash 5, you said? Yeah, it's only 3,000 light years away. That'd be quite a detour. Quite a detour. Oh, get rid of that. Okay. Best luck I've had in seeing the largest number of bios was twice now since I've been out. Now, not where I'm at now, but it was closer to the Caspar Nebula. There was 2 systems with 9 biologicals on a single planet, and sadly, there was first footfalls and stuff on them. It was really disappointing. You were coming back from Colonia when... Oh. Okay, let's get jumping. Pretty routine stuff. Just jump, scan, jump, honk, see how many systems there, look at the planetary map, see if it's done. If it's not done, then scan. Sometimes I get lucky, sometimes I don't.
Jumping
It's
to
a real
next
little
system.
bitty jumps, but I just want, it kind of maximizes the number of star systems on the way back. How long have you been playing the game? You said, I guess you were playing it before
Analyzing.
Odyssey dropped, so. We have 9 bodies.
Fuel swooping complete.
Oh, well, you've been around a long time. I started in December 2020, I think. It was before Odyssey came out, though, I think. System map.
Displaying map.
Okay, we have nothing done here, no visitors, so inner system scan.
All right.
No gas giants, so didn't take too long to do 9. Get lucky. I use my joystick and throttle for this, so it takes me a while. It take too long though. If we find something worth looking at, I typically don't go after bacteria only. You know, if there's like just one biosignatures, one neon or something, I typically don't even bother with that. Kind of out here for the credits, not for the thrill of discovering. Got a carrier to support, you know. I find that stratum tectonica. I found 2 of them yesterday. It was nice. Okay, almost there.
Body 1. Neon atmospheric
Neon with
random
1
light
biologic.
may host a new personal codex entry. Landable with atmosphere.
Show system map.
Displaying star map.
Yeah. 99.999% sure that that's bacteria. I'll go check just in case it isn't, but if it is, I'm not even going to go down and worry about first footfalls or anything. I gotta get my loop of shame counter going because I've already done 3 of them tonight. I've already scanned like 44 or 45 systems on my way out here from the nebula. I was scanning. I usually do big jumps and come, you know, like go down below the galactic plane or something. And then I go either sideways with small jumps or I go aim it, plot a course back to the carrier with little bitty jumps. So I get a substantial number of stars to scan and I don't have to like think about it and you know, they're just there. So. And this far off the beaten path, you know, most of the systems down where I'm at right now are undiscovered. Or at most, someone did a honk and scoop through there and didn't do any mapping or something. My ideal thing is to find a system that was mapped by someone in Horizons. So they couldn't get a first footfall or anything. And all I got to do is pull up the system map and see what has an atmosphere and landable and with biology. Saves me all the scanning time. I think one system I came through had like I had over 40 bodies that I had to scan and didn't have didn't have anything. But now I know. I didn't know that before until I scanned. So again, though, if this is bacteria, I'm not even going to go down. I'll just keep going on my next jump. It's what I do, unless I'm really bored. I guess after my stream yesterday, I was doing some stuff, and I went down on place that had 1 biological, 2 geologicals with no atmosphere, so I knew that that was Fumolas or whatever they're called. And I went down there to find that, just because I wanted some good pictures, actually. So I got some good screenshots. Put in my slideshow, and put on Twitter and all that, my Discord. It would help if I get the right scanner up. I have the pre-engineered probes, so they work much better than the other ones I had. Might be able to get by with 2, but just in case, I'll fire 3. I don't think I'll need the 3rd one though. Let's see if it's bacteria. Sometimes bacteria is real easy to find, sometimes it's not. Yep.
Body 1.
It's bacteria. You know, I never go after bacteria. I'm going to go down there anyway, go after some bacteria or something, see if I can find it. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's real easy. I usually avoid neon atmosphere planets like the plague, but yeah, let's do it. Something to do. It's better than just scanning systems and stuff. I would prefer a flat plane though for bacteria. I hope this isn't ice bacteria. It's white on white. I'm just looking for some smooth terrain. Alright, well, not seeing what I want actually, but that might work if I can get to it. Let's see.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, it's got some relatively flat areas. Oh, I see ads are running. Wish I'd known that it usually announces to me that ads are running, but it didn't. It's not that I heard. I think, yeah, we'll go try over this way. Might give it a little throttle so it'll actually drop sometime today. I usually have better luck on nice smooth plains finding bacteria, but we shall see. Guess the ads are over. I'm sorry about that. Usually I get an announcement that ads are going to start a minute ahead of time. Night vision typically does not help me with bacteria, but it does help differentiate between rocks and bacteria. So let's get down here and see what we can find, if any. Let me get this, well, wrong mode. There. Oh, I had it, darn it. Yeah, it's walking and jumping all over the place. Let's hope everybody's doing okay tonight for Saturday. A little lower as things start resolving. Gravity's 0.43 G. That is probably something I should pay attention to. And once I see some bacteria, then I'll have an idea of what I'm looking for. And like, if that didn't have those rock things on it, I would think that was bacteria at first, but a little tool like over here, perhaps. Maybe. Yep, that's bacteria. Well, we'll sample it and see if we can find some more. Looks like it's not going to be too hard to spot. I was on one planet that was kind of rust-colored soil, and the bacteria was some kind of variant that was orange-reddish tinted, and it was a pain to spot. disembark.
Loading suit systems.
Today. Oh, don't worry about the purple. I have to discard the partial sample I had. I don't even remember what it was, but I expected that, so.
Bacterium aces scanned.
Oh, a whole
Best
million.
value
Well,
1
with a
million.
bonus, it'll be
Minimum
5 million.
sample distance 500 meters.
I didn't even notice the first, if I got the
First
first
partial
football.
sample collected.
I should have. Board the ship.
Boarding the ship.
Now, now the real fun starts. I'll find 2 right off the bat. That third one will probably be a pain. I only have to go 500 meters, so we'll just. Why does the comp scanner keep disappearing? We'll just tool down this ways and look for little gray spots that don't light up with the night vision.
Minimum distance reached.
Okay.
You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Good to know. Don't believe that's one, but I'll look at it and see. No, it's not. How smooth is that over there? That looks pretty smooth. I don't really think we'll have any trouble finding. It's a matter of keeping my eyes open. I'm going to switch to full screen because I'll tell you why. When I get doing stuff like this, I lean like in here, and all you get to see is the top of my head anyway, because I got just a 19-inch monitor, and I'm half blind. So when I start really looking close for things, I start leaning into the monitor. I've got 2 cameras. I guess I could hook up the other one and get a different view, so it doesn't happen. Whoops! There we go. Yeah, almost missed it. Landing gears deployed. Let's go. Shouldn't be too bad. So all you people that say I never go after bacteria, well, I did this time because reasons. This is pretty much what I've been doing though for the last few weeks. Nice rock right in front of where I want to go.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Remember it saying that last time I disembarked either. Okay.
Second partial sample collected.
I'm just looking at the sky real quick. There's the Cat's Paw Nebula. That's how far away we are from it. It's not a real big nebula though. Hi, Sweet Star. You guys may or may not know Sweet Star. He's one of my, I don't know what I'm doing here, one of my moderators, and she's also a streamer. Of course, she was playing Fortnite. I think she always plays Fortnite pretty much. I hope you're doing well, Sweet Star.
Landing gear retracted.
My scanner is missing again. Okay, let's go find this last sample.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
In fact, I probably will just fly by a couple of them before I actually spot one. Really, that's not a little bitty one, is it? It sure is. Okay. Size doesn't matter. I have had no problems with the SRV deploying. I'm not the right one to ask though, because I don't, well, I use my SRV, but I don't use it all the time. What kind of problems have people been having? Disembark?
Suit systems online.
I have not heard anyone complain about the SRVs though. Where's it hiding at? Okay, there it is.
Say low temperature detected.
I wouldn't know. I don't even think I own a Type 8. Nor do I own the Python Mark II yet. On this Mandalay, I actually broke down and bought some
Sample
arcs.
collection complete.
I had said from, day one that I wasn't going to do that, that I'd wait till it came out for credits. But I just couldn't wait. Wanted to try it out. Board the ship. Okay, we're done on this planet. Board the ship.
Returning to the ship.
Maybe the next system will have something good. Well, I've heard good things about the Python Mark II now, but I think some people have done a lot of engineering on it. Fearful Egg, welcome in.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
If I remember correctly, and that'll tell you how much I know about the Type 8. That's more of a hauler or something, isn't it? A cargo ship? Next system en route.
Selecting next system en route.
Engage warp drive.
Preparing to jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Huh. I might have to get one at some point just to say I have it. Half my ships I don't even use anymore. I know the Python 2 looked like it was a good ship for combat. I always liked my my original Python when I was starting out. Now I kind of use it more for cargo or
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
lately, or the latest thing I use it for. But now I have a Type 9, of course, but it turns like a well, so. Frag cannons are good. I imagine frag cannons are good on lots of things, so.
Frameshift drive charging.
Does it have problems with the convergence of the hard points and stuff, or is it pretty good at that on those things? All I know that is because some ships, the convergence is at really the wrong distance or
Vectors.
something.
2, 1.
Interstellar travel mode engaged.
I guess it really doesn't matter with frags anyway, though. It's kind of like a shotgun.
Analyzing now.
Don't see no exclusion zone. Come on. 30 bodies. Holy cow. Maybe it'll be something good. Hang on a second. I'll read that as soon as I get turned here. The bottom nose hardpoint can be odd to place for progress. Oh, cool. That's pretty good then. System map. Let's see if someone's done the work or not. Doesn't look like it. No, definitely not 30 bodies on that map there. Who's the slacker that... Oh, no one's been here. Okay, that's just auto-scanned. Inner system scan. Here we go.
Acknowledged, Commander.
We got all kinds of planets here. Let's find one. Here comes the fun part. I said on Discord for people to come in and see if I'm awake, because after you do this for several hours, you know, just scanning and stuff, you know, to me it's hard on my eyes, so staring at this thing for so long and just, you know, tune and scan. And, yeah, logical, let's see. Give me a unicorn. I need a unicorn planet with 9 biologicals that's not been discovered. That'd be a big one. Okay. Got some rings. Geologic. None of you guys have plans for Saturday night? I tell you, the world has changed. When I was younger on Saturday night, I would not necessarily be sitting in front of my computer. I guess it kind of depends on my age at the time, though. Especially since I didn't have computers when I was young. At least not things you played games on. My first computer was an Apple II. Not an Apple IIe or 2C, but an actual Apple II. It costs almost as much as a gaming computer does nowadays. Probably more if you consider inflation. I don't know. It was back in the late 70s, I think.
Body B3. Landable large planet.
Hey, I don't blame you. You'll see a band, throw back a cool one or something. Have fun. Have a life. Oh. Pretty much all I do is sit on my porch and watch the grass grow and, you know, feed the animals. Every once in a while I go to the grocery store. I'm retired, so I just, you know, stay at home all the time. Playing this game and streaming, you know, gives me some aspect, you know, of a life. Kinda, sorta. Sir Rogue, welcome in. Good evening to you. How are you doing tonight? Sir Rogue is another elite streamer. I'll give him a follow and a hard time in chat. He handles his aging better than I do, so... Just taking my time here. I'm not trying to do a speed run of this system, so... Been good. Been out doing charity stuff. All right. You mean doing IRL charity stuff and not on the stream? I know Iram and Rain Man were collaborating for some veterans charity online. Oh, okay. I gotta figure out where I can go on Veterans Day to get my free sausage biscuit or something. Only problem is that's usually far away to go.
Body AB3FA.
Oh, okay.
Nested moon.
Good for you.
Contacts.
What? Every once in a while the voice attack stuff gets confused about what I say. Not finding much here in this system, but game's not over until I've scanned everything. Which I've just about done. I saw one last thing up here.
System scan complete.
Nothing. Show system map.
By your command.
Just in case I missed something while I was scanning. Nope. No landables with atmospheres. So we shall press on.
Shift drive charging.
Don't know how long I'll be streaming tonight. Had a long stream. I told myself I was going to stream for 5 or 6 hours, and I went over 5 hours
Interstellar
yesterday.
velocity at maximum.
So I probably won't stream all that long. We'll see though. Depends on if I'm having fun and doing good stuff. If I just continue with this kind of semi-dry spell, I'll get disillusioned and say I'll
Completing
just
system scan. Stand by.
try again later somewhere else.
Fuel scooping complete.
25 bodies. I hate scanning huge systems for nothing. I don't mind it if there's, like a couple of sulfur dioxides with life or carbon dioxide with life or something, but we'll see. Won't know though till we scan. System map. See if it's been done yet. Nope. Nobody's been here either, which isn't surprising me. Enter system scan. Enter system scan.
Okay, Commander.
Let's see. There's a nice variety of gas giants. I bet there's something behind this star too. That's going to tick me off. I'll have to relocate to get it. Let's see what we got down here. Geologics. Nothing. 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 Oops. Only takes one planet. A bunch of biology. Let me check up here just to see if I'm going to have to relocate or not. Whoops. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, there's something behind there. I'll just go ahead and move now so I don't have to later. Shouldn't have to go too far. Okay. Hopefully that cleared that up. We'll see. More geologics. Getting my name put on everything. Not getting credits though, but someday some intrepid explorer will come through here and see that I did all the work for them. Done a lot of this in Horizons. It's actually how I made Elite the first time. So, exploration. Okay, we have cleared the star, so. I see some people doing the scanning, they just go click, 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 'cause they're much faster at positioning this stuff than I am. But I'm not in a hurry. I know it's painful to watch, though. Where are you hiding? There you are. I'm surprised I get so many, sometimes quite a few, to me, quite a few viewers, and they must be doing other things but just have me open, because I'm like, watching somebody just scan doing this is, you know, not the most exciting content for somebody. Might get lucky here though, let's see. No. That's not going to help. Water-based life. Oh, there was still one there. More than one, evidently. Almost. This may be all of them. 24 and 25. And there is nothing here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Ammonia atmospheric landable with life.
Look at that.
May host a new
Very
version
last
of
one
Target
scanned.
Landable with atmosphere.
Ammonia, too. Could be okay. Very last one. You're always playing Elite while watching streams. I understand that. It's sometimes cool that like when people jump on their stream, you know, or something. You know, I'm like going, what? Or their stuff makes a sound, and I'll be like looking at my game going, what was that? You know. Okay, show system map. I got lucky there though. System map. System map, please.
Opening map.
Jeez. Very last thing scanned, and 7 biologicals. That's almost a unicorn. Not quite 9. Hope there's a good stratum on that. We shall find out. Get the right scanner up. Time to go to work. Time to do a loop of shame. Not this time. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. There's still plenty of time to do a loop of shame, so. Now with 7 biologicals, it's very, very likely I'll be going down, so I want the daylight side of this thing.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Ads starting in 1 minute. I apologize for that, guys, but not much I can do about it. Huh. I'll have to look at that. I need an alt account. Build it up and get another fleet carrier. So it looks like this daylight side is, we're coming in on the daylight side, so. I actually got Elite Horizons for free from Epic. I got it like a month and a half before I could play it, because all I had was Linux servers and systems. I didn't have a Windows computer. So I actually went out and bought a gaming computer just so I could play Elite. I play a couple of other games, but not really. I mean, I have played other games, but yeah, by far I play Elite 99.99% of the time. When the stream distracts you. That's what shields are for, though, right? Let's see. I don't know. It looks like we've got enough daylight to work with, though. Just trying to make sure I'm coming around to the daylight side enough. I hope there's some good stratum. All the stratum I found tonight is Paleus or something. It's not the high pan stuff, so. 7 biologicals. There's got to be something worth some money here. Look at that green atmosphere from the ammonia. Let's not run into the planet before we... Only 2 probes. Might can do it with 1.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Body 1D.
Surface scan complete.
May host a new personal codex entry.
We have ads running. Gordia Concha. Stratum. Tubus. Yeah, those are pretty typical. Stratum and Tubus are in the same areas along with Tussock. Even the Osseous. So we might get lucky, and, well, the Fungoidia I'm not even worried about. Unless it just happens to be a common area. It's like everything except the Fungoidia is in common areas pretty much. So let's try over this way. Hopefully the terrain won't be too bad.
Orbital flight engaged.
If we can get right up here. Yeah, not quite smooth terrain. That looks smoother over there, though. Let's see if we can stretch this out to get over there. Guess the ads are over. Good. You didn't see it. There's 7 biologicals. All of them are in the same area except for the Fungoidia. So hopefully I'll be able to pick up a bunch of them in the region I land at. Notably the Tubus and the Stratum. Sometimes Tussock pays good too, but nothing exotic here yet. But we'll see. Now this looks much better. It'd be easy to spot the Tubus, though. Down here we are at 0.05 G, so we could play bouncy ball with this planet almost. See what we drop in on. Here's some, looks like Tubus, and I'm more interested in the Stratum though at first, so. Let's see what we got. If it's, those are rocks, okay. I think they're rocks. Let me make sure those are rocks before I. Okay. Let's see if we can find the Stratum first. I actually have downloaded DCS and I brought it up to make sure it played, but I have not tried Microsoft Flight Simulator. This looks like Stratum Tectonicus. Please, please, please. Be green with veins. Come on, be green with veins. No, that's the wrong kind. Oh well. Doesn't pay worth a damn, but I'll get it. Whoops. I guess you could decide just to go sideways. What the hell are you doing? Y'all see that? It just went woof. Decided it would go off over that way. And even further. Doesn't look like it would be much of a challenge to land here. So. Disembark.
Disembarking now.
But DCS world seems to me that it might be a little complicated. For me, at least. I know from watching a lot of people who use DCS World, like, what is it, Growling Sidewinder, and a bunch of people doing stuff. That stuff looks like it can get real complicated fast. Especially, like, with those cockpits and everything.
Stratum laminarmus scanned. Base value 2,788,300. Minimum sample distance 500 meters.
Yeah,
First partial sample collected.
I'm gonna use the ship for this. Board ship instead of the SRV. Board the ship.
Boarding the ship now.
Doing it this way gives me an idea of what else is around here instead of just, well, and it's faster. Sometimes. Yeah. I've heard, what is it, War Thunder? Is pretty realistic too.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
At least I've seen places where people complain about leaks of real aircraft data getting into War Thunder's forums or something. At least I found a planet with biology. That's a plus. May not be the best biology, but it's better than nothing. The tubus will probably be pay pretty good though. By the time I get my bonus, this is what, almost 4 million. It'll be 16 million or so.
Second partial
Not the
sample
stratum I wanted though. Not the one I was hoping for. Board the ship.
Transitioning to ship.
Stand on the rock and get aboard. Okay. Yeah, that tubus is going to be real easy to get. 500 meters. Let's go over this way and see.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Thought that was tubus, but those are rocks. Be real handy if I could. Well, I'll go ahead and get this and get it over with. But I kind of liked on the last sample. I like to be next to another thing I'm going to sample, like find stratum right next to the tubus, so I can finish up with the stratum and then just go ahead and sample the first tubus. And not a big deal though. War Thunder is great in VR. Oh, I haven't tried that. My son has played that. My son has a Quest 2 VR headset. Well, I should say had, because when he moved out, he left it here. And I'm very tempted to try to play with that. Why aren't you going up? Isn't that what thrusters are for?
Landing gear retracted.
Wow, it wouldn't let me go up until I retracted the landing gear. That was weird. I had a game crash earlier. Not one of the adders or anything. I mean, it actually brought up a report thing and stuff. You know, it took me to desktop. Just poof. I wasn't even doing anything. More arcade-like. Well, I've watched videos of it. And you're not wrong. They're
Landing gear deployed.
I know, but I've also watched Microsoft Flight Simulator, and that really has improved over the years. Gotta say that much. DCS World is also, you know, pretty nice. I did used to play a game on Xbox called Ace Combat. I enjoyed that. It was not the most realistic flying game, but it was still fun. Fun for me, at least. Let's see what these things are. They're not the most appealing to the eye. Wait, do I still have one more stratum to do? I sure do, darn. I got carried away there talking, and I thought some of it over here, are those just rocks? Yeah, even Elite Observatory has on my screen that you're not done yet. You got 2 of 3. Okay, well, this will work. I haven't seen any tussock yet, though. Now we can go scan it.
Sample collection complete.
Glad I caught that. Now let's see what we got here and what it's worth.
Tubus rosarium scan.
2.64 million.
Base value 2,637,500. Minimum sample distance 800 meters. First partial sample collected.
I was looking to see how far the others are. Those are way too close, though. Board the ship.
Returning to the ship.
I was tempted to get an SRB, but, you know, I could have seen more of them in the distance.
Landing gear retracted.
You can see they're not hard to spot, so... What's this? No, that's not tubus, and those can't be just rocks. They're... What are they? Just rocks. Trolling me, I tell you.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 800 meters from previous.
I would have swore that those are something other than rocks, since they were all placed around like Stonehenge or something.
Landing gear deployed.
I haven't noticed any bacteria either, but I have not been looking for it, truly. So. Disembark.
Suit online.
Okay, this would be the second sample of this. Supposed to be osseous here too, but I'll effort that. Sometimes that's real easy to find. Sometimes it's hard. But I usually find it near mountains. Oh, there's tussock or brexta, whichever one of them's right there.
Second partial sample collected.
I don't even know, with DCS World, do you have a default aircraft? You know, like when you first install the game? Board the ship?
Boarding now.
I didn't do anything with it. I just saw if it would come up. I didn't. It's like Star Citizen. You know, a friend gave me Star Citizen and a ship. And all I've done with Star Citizen was I actually flew the ship out and came back in, and I haven't played it since. Not that it was a bad game, it's just I didn't suit me. But I didn't really give it a chance either, so. SU-27? That sounds like fun. I might have to give that a try.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 800 meters from previous sample.
Sideways a little bit. Where'd they go? They're down here somewhere. There they are. SU-27 and a prop plane.
Landing gear deployed.
Sounds like a game I would crash often in. Mostly doing anything. I mean, maybe once I made it up in the air or something, I might be alright for a while. Till I tried to do something. Like land. I don't know though. A lot of people play it and have figured it out. I imagine I could eventually get by a little bit. This is the last sample of this.
Sample collection complete.
Now, is there any of that Frexta stuff or whatever growing nearby? Hi there. I don't see any. All right, thank you very much for coming in and chatting there, Velkanos. I appreciate you coming in though and saying hi. Anytime I'm on, feel free to come in and chat. Board the ship.
Transitioning to ship.
Get the hair out of my coffee. Alright, let's see if we can find something else. I know there's Frexta here. Somewhere. That won't show up until I'm right up on it. Let's go back over this way. May have to head over toward those mountains a little bit to find, see if I can find any osses. Osses? I don't know how to say it. Those rocks, that just looks so natural, doesn't it? Let's make a pass in this rougher terrain just to see if anything's different down here. Oh. Vagabond Soul sent me a friend request. Why, of course, Commander. It's trying to land because I had my landing gear down, I'm sure. Quit! I didn't want to land here, but I had my landing gear down. When I stopped to do this, it just said, oh, okay, auto land you. Can we get out of this? Okay. True Gaffer, welcome in. This is not where I wanted to be.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Who did
He
that?
fucked up.
Oh.
Landing gear retracted.
Well, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. That was actually appropriate. I did screw up there. Auto landing when I didn't want to. Uh-oh. See, that all looks so natural, doesn't it? What are they, though? Where's my damn comp scanner? Is that more stratum? Yeah, that's just stratum. Don't need stratum now. The osseous I found before, they actually stood out quite a bit. Kind of like that rock does, but I'm sure it's a rock, but like the osseous spiralus or whatever, and no guarantee they're here just because the map said they, they were in this region. I actually picked the stratum, area. I'm not seeing any of them little grassy looking things. I might pop up to orbit and pick another spot, but before I do that, Hang on. When I came, look, those rocks over there. I mean, a little different soil texture. I haven't seen any bacteria yet either, though. But okay, it's just tussock. I think I'll head over to these hills and check over by them. Now, I was close to the border, you know, where the threshold of, you know, of end of blue. So, and I picked this area because it was smoother. So, let's see what's here. These don't look too challenging as hills go. Ground's nice and whatever. I'm like, what's this rock doing just sitting there? And half the time, things look like those black specks. If they are something, you know, like a biologic, they won't transform or render properly until I get close to them. That's very annoying. Which is why you'll see me go after rocks a lot, because they often look kind of like that they could be something when you get close, but I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing anything now. Not even the tubus. Maybe I've left the biological region. What's this? Gatherings of rocks. Just that. Oh, those aren't just rocks. Okay, let's see what they are. Are they fungoidea? They look like fungoidea. And of course, nowhere to land around here. I wanted to try to get them. Ran into this problem on that other planet trying to get fungoidea. I just give up too easy. You know. Some people would say, "Get your SRV." I'm like, no. I'm just trying to see what the ground looks like. Oh well, it wasn't what I was looking for, but it's good to know. I mean, it never fails. The fungoidea is always someplace I can't land very well. I could walk down there from here, though. Maybe. How big a slope is this? I don't know why I'm doing this, because there's no chance in hell of me finding, or no, hell no, me going after the other portions of those samples. So I was actually trying to see if the ossis or something were here, but I have way too many systems to go through. 46 more or 45 more systems. Basically 40 at least systems to go through before I get back to my carrier. Alright, let's go around the other side a little bit. Let's go check those hills. Those don't look quite as rough looking, so let's see what's... I started saying, I haven't hit the ground yet tonight, but I have now. That was some full up thrusters too. Oh well.
I'm right here.
I'm here.
Smells like stormtroopers in here.
I did not say roll call. I guess it heard roll call. That is all. Weird. Weird. I don't even know half these commands for this voice attack. I don't see anything. At least we saw the Fungoidia again. We're back to the plains. See, that looks perfectly natural, doesn't it? Oh, that's because it's grassy stuff, I think. Or is it just, no, it's stratum. Okay. Alright, guys, I'm just going to give up and head to the next system because I came down for the tubus and the stratum, and that's what I got. Odd, though, that I haven't seen any bacteria. Hmm. Like, I've already been streaming over an hour.
Frame shift
Who would
drive.
guess that?
4, 3, 2.
Let's try a different system. Maybe it won't have 40 things to scan. Next system en route. Next system en route.
Locking next star system.
Yeah, it says that, but did it? Okay. That's quite sizable jump, actually, for
Frame shift drive. Charge.
economy mode. Usually it's like 4 or 5. However, I'm down pretty far down, so I guess the stars aren't quite as close together.
4.
Adjusting for jump.
I guess as I get closer up, the stars will start getting a little more
velocity
dense.
engaged.
And True Gaffer, if you're there, you're the second person I think that's ever played that Redemption. I think Cal for All Seasons played it once, along with the jump scare. And all I can
Alright then.
all I can say is that if anybody plays the jump scare that startles any of the viewers other than just me, it's not my fault. 24 bodies.
Fuel swooping complete.
Away from the star a little bit. I like this mandala. It does not get hot hardly at all. In my asp, I can finish scooping pretty fast, but I heat up a little bit while I'm doing it. And I have to actually, I typically let it cool off a little bit before I, proceed to jump to the next system. But the mandala, you can just scoop and go. You don't have to cool off or anything. System map.
Taking care of it.
Okay, we got 3 stars, but no bodies. Well, we know that there's 20 some odd bodies here. Inter-system scan.
Actioned.
Let's see. Another demonstration of my fine scanning speed. Oh goody, something's behind the sun, of course. Let's take care of that right now and just save me some heartache later. Hopefully that's enough distance to... Come on, get over there.
Body A8. Argon atmospheric landable with life. Landable with atmosphere.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
More ads. Say this every time. I'm going to take a break eventually. I should do it during the ad time, but I'll try to hold out till the next one. Probably won't be able to make it, but we'll see. Nothing. BNC, that ought to be fun. Metal content. Gradually making progress. Hopefully it'll be like the last system that has something in it. That was pretty odd though. The last thing I scanned finally had some biology on it. Wrapped up. Rock clusters. Anything else here? I see. Well, let's go ahead and try to figure out what I'm doing here. Is there still running? We are getting there. Wherever there may be, we're getting there. Okay. 4 more to go. Maybe we'll find them all right here if we're lucky. Those would be rock clusters. Guess not. Okay. Well, there's some right there. No biology though yet. Oh. I thought that was something there. One more.
Body A4. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with
Finally. Finally.
biological value.
Cross your
Landable
fingers here,
atmosphere.
guys. Stratum tectonica may be. System map.
System cartography.
I don't care about the other one, but this. Or was it? Yep. And it's close. There'll be maybe bacteria and stratum. Maybe. I don't care what it is. Stratum and whatever, I don't care. More often than not, for me, in cases like this with 2 biologicals and a sulfur dioxide, I often find stratum, and more often than not, it's stratum tectonicus. Doesn't mean it's not a guarantee that it is, but it seems to happen. It's sulfur dioxide is involved more often. Kind of anecdotally there. Based on my observations, not on what other people tell me. However, my friend, who's also an explorer, he's kind of noted something similar too. So, in fact, he might be on later tonight. He's also a streamer. If anybody said anything in chat and you're a streamer, or even if you're not, just let me know. If I don't recognize you, I don't know everybody. I'd be happy to shout you out and follow you and stuff if I don't already. Okay. I hope it's not. I just hope it has stratum. So. I found 2 planets in the same system with stratum tectonic on it the other day. It was a good day. 6 probes. We'll do 2. My bladder is telling me I am going to have to take a break soon. Too much coffee. Come on.
Body A4.
Stratum and bacteria. Oh, and look how sparse it is. That's a good, kind of a good sign. Let's get down there and find some, see what it is. I'm not too concerned about the type of terrain. I think we'll try to go this way, maybe. Not very big areas. Bladder break and walk around. I understand. I thought you were leaving. I'm not vagabond, so I understand. I was doing about 2.5 hours to 2 hours between breaks on yesterday's stream, and that's a little long. Really, a lot of it depends on how much coffee I ingest. I tend to ingest a lot of coffee, even before I stream. I drink coffee all the time. What kind of terrain is this that I'm messing up about? Of course. Well, it'll be all right. Let's see what. If there's stratum here, I will find it. Just because of the chance it could be the good stuff. This looks like it's going to have enough smooth areas anyway, so by the time I get close to it. Here we go. So far, I've not had to try to find stratum on a dark planet. Only time I do things, oh crap. The only time I do things in the dark is looking for electrica or whatever. Over here and see. I understand. I should drink more water. I used to drink an excessive amount of water. Get down there. What we find. It looks kind of smoother over there, so. I do like tea. Oh, stop! It breaks. Let's see what we got down here. Oh, it's got the right shape. It has the right shape. Come on, come on. I got my hopes up. And it's like some kind of bacteria. Actually, yeah, it looks like bacteria.
Bacterium Cerberus scanned.
Oh,
Base value
looks like that's going to be easy to find.
9,800. Minimum sample distance 500 meters.
The other day I was doing something in the bacteria and this stuff looked just alike almost. This is not bacteria though. This is stratum tectonicus. That is the good stuff. Nothing pays better in this game than that.
Stratum tectonicus scanned.
You bet.
Base value 19 million.
The sulfur dioxide theory pays off again.
Sample distance 500 meters.
Doesn't always hold true when one biological, but when you have two, it's almost always that I found almost always Bacteria, quit rocking back and forth. Just make up your mind. It's almost always bacteria and stratum, and that stratum is almost always stratum tectonicus on a sulfur dioxide, or in many cases a carbon dioxide with sulfur dioxide. Disembark.
Suit online.
Let's get this. Let's get this $100 million almost, or 100 million credits. By the time you get the discovery bonus, I mean. It's right there. First football.
First partial sample collected.
Usually it tells me what it's worth, but I think when I scanned it with the comp scanner, it did something. Board the ship. Might even get the bacteria since it's so prevalent. Board the ship.
Climbing on board.
You know what? Before I take off, I'm actually going to go ahead and take a quick break. Give me about 3 minutes. I mean, I still have half a cup of coffee, but I've got to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back very shortly. All right, I'm back. All better now? Damn stairs kill me every time. We have to go 500 meters for the next one.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Didn't mean that last burst of forward motion, but
Gear deployed.
I had to wait for the microwave to heat up my coffee. The second sample, after I get the third sample, I'll try to get this bacteria here too. Looks like it's pretty common. I say that now, I'll probably never be able to find it after.
Second partial sample collected.
Just looking around. Pretty desolate looking place. I don't care how it looks, it's going to give me lots of credits. Board the ship.
Boarding now.
Landing gear retracted.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Alright, pick a spot. I'm trying to find one that's close to a bacteria so I don't have to lift, either walk or... Well, that's not too far. I guess I can walk over there and sample it to get it out of the way. Kind of like to do two birds here. Get the last sample here and get the first of the bacteria. I'm happy. I've done a lot of systems tonight, so I'm glad I got something out of it other than little bitty things, you know. Then look, I'll come across this again on the way. That would be very awesome. Very distinctive texture and stuff, though. Okay, that bacteria is over that way somewhere.
Sample collection complete.
It might take a moment to get over there, though. Let's... I don't know where the closest one... Oh, there it is. Right there, maybe. That'd be alright if it's actually right up here. Yeah. And of course, it's greenish tinted too. That's always the case. If it's greenish tinted and stratum is there, they're both
First
there.
partial sample collected.
Oh, I already scanned it, so it didn't tell me how much it's worth either. So usually it's like $1 million, so, or 1 million credits. All right, now we just have to go find some more. Only have to go 500 meters to get the next sample. It looks like it's very common, so board the ship.
Boarding now.
And I apparently have, oh, that's a notification. Okay, just telling me I got some achievement or something. Okay. I don't know. Don't care. It's, thought it was a whisper at first.
Landing gear retracted.
All right, let's head back in this direction now and look at all that showing up right there.
Minimum distance reached.
Okay.
You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Landing gear deployed.
These next two samples to me. Head to the next system and hopefully... I don't mind scanning large systems as long as it has something good. If it doesn't, then I just get disappointed. This one turned out good though. Well, it was good until I said, where? Okay. It's like, where is it? Alright. Tell you, with the aspects coming out the back of the ship, I'd get disoriented quite often going, and I'd take great pains to try to remember what direction it was from the ship. But the Mandalay, it's a lot easier because if I can see it out of the front of the cockpit, you know, usually, even if it's behind a hill, I know what direction to head. That makes it much easier for me to find stuff. Been known in my aspects to actually take back off just to get reoriented to see where the stuff's at.
Second partial sample collected.
Also learned a trick about jumping on top of the ship and looking around. That helps the viewpoint a little bit. Okay, one last sample to go and then we're out of here. I know, I can't run very far. Board the ship.
Boarding the ship now.
I like how all the ships in this game, you know, have anti-gravity landing legs or something so that they never actually touch the ground. Any second now.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Last one.
Landing gear deployed.
Disembark.
Suit online.
Tell you, ever since... Come on, disembark. Sometimes it hangs on me. No one else had that problem? When I disembark, sometimes I'll just go to a black screen and you can hear the footsteps. And I have to either menu log or do a task kill to get out of it. The only good thing about the menu log aspect is when you menu log and come back in, you're disembarked. Bindi, welcome in.
Sample
Good
collection
to see you.
complete.
How are you doing today? You guys probably already know Vindy. He's more popular than I am, but very nice person. Another creator. Well, I don't call myself a creator, but she's a much more fun streamer than I am. You have zero voice? Yeah, you did that 14-hour plus subathon or something. I remember you saying you were going to, stop at 12, but you went well past 12, my time at least. I don't know what time zone you're in. Board the ship.
Returning to the ship.
I hope that worked out good for you, though. Okay. How many samples was that? That was the last sample, right? Disembark. I'm sorry.
Loading suit systems.
I got confused. I got to look at the canister to see. I think that was the last one, though. Oh, you continue after Veterans Day? Okay, that was the last sample. Board the ship.
Boarding now.
You need your voice back by Monday? Well, take care of it. My goal for Veterans Day is to find some place to get a free sausage biscuit, if I'm lucky. I live in a really small town, so there's usually not too many things, except at the high school. The high school usually has some kind of ceremony or something, but my son's no longer in school, so I don't get those invites anymore to come and, show up.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2,
I'll be involved, or at least participating in a fundraiser for a cancer drive thing on December 14th, I think. At least I've been asked to be back in the bubble by then, so for that. I suspect that means that I'm going to get killed by people to help raise money. Okay, works for me. That will be cool. Yeah, well, I'm not really a PvPer, so... I remember on one fundraiser thing, I took my Corvette and said, all right, guys, kill me. And they came out and killed me a couple of times, the ganking butt. Oh, it's not ganking. These are typically organized PvP things, consensual. Next system en route.
Selecting next system en route.
Usually for the fundraising. I don't know all the details, so I just know that the squadron commander said, you need to be back in the bubble. And he told me why, and I said, I'll be there, you can count on me. For a good cause, so.
frame shift drive charging.
The voice thing is working most of the time. I still haven't went through the voice training for that's using the default Microsoft speech recognition.
Jumping to next system.
And it works
Amazing.
okay.
That's quite something.
Sometimes it's actually useful. Other times it's just quicker to punch one button on my joystick. Like if I want to do a hyperspace jump or go to Super Cruise, I can just tap a button on my joystick instead of telling the voice attack to, do it. But other than that, it's pretty cool. I think I will get another voice pack at some point that's a little more interactive is the wrong word, but it speaks more random, BS stuff. Give it some personality or something.
Gathering information.
Maybe, I don't
Cartography
know.
updated.
System scan complete.
I already blew my budget for this month and probably next month on voice packs. I don't have a very large budget, so. And just nothing here. Go to the next system. I see Erom and Rainman were doing a veterans fundraiser for some veterans
Leaving
benefit
system.
thing. I don't know the details on it. I just saw them doing it. They're doing a
Jumping to
collab.
next system.
The built-in Twitch collab, so that both of their chats show up in each other's streams. It's pretty cool, I guess.
Compiling data for cartography.
Fuel swooping complete.
24 bodies. Last time we had that many bodies, it turned out really good at the last minute. So you do a fun run and race for in my youthfulness, I used to run a lot. Now that I get worried just thinking if I'm going to be able to make it out, to the curb a couple of 100 feet away, to get the garbage can or check the mail. System map.
System cartography.
Okay, it's definitely not explored, but someone's been here, but no first footfalls, so let's see what we got. Inner system scan.
Yes, Commander.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
More ads. It's like limp skip. Well, I just can't do it anymore. My breathing is so bad, I just can't do it anymore. What I get for 40 years of smoking, no, 40 plus years of smoking. No one to blame but myself on that. Emphysema and COPD, yeah, bronchitis. And the pulmonologist actually said I didn't have just COPD. I have asthma crossover syndrome, ACOS, which is COPD plus asthma. I was like, well, I've never been bothered by asthma my whole life. He goes, well, your tests show that you have asthma. And I'm like, okay. All I need. But I have medicine for it and stuff, and it's not so bad most of the time. I haven't had a exacerbation in several years, so I guess I'm lucky in that regards, because just cause nothing. And I still smoke, so I figure I'm gonna die eventually anyway. I've had a good life, so one vice at a time. I stopped drinking, so where there they are.
Body A4. Argon-rich atmospheric landable. Landable with atmosphere.
And that voice you're hearing is Elite Observatory. It's kind of helpful sometimes. Main benefit I get from that is it tells me how much something is worth, and it tells me when I've traveled far enough to collect the next sample. Best thing you did 30 years ago? Well, I stopped smoking for almost 3 years. And it's a rationalization and excuse, but my son developed a kind of a temporary heart arrhythmia, and he had something, I don't know what they actually diagnosed him with, but he was getting paralyzed gradually, and they were afraid it was going to get to his abdomen and affect his breathing and stuff, but he got better. He's fine now, but I started smoking again then because he was in the hospital for a long time. But that's just an excuse, I could stop if I wanted. I just don't want to. Now, when I wake up in the morning and I'm coughing my lungs up or something, that's when I say I should quit smoking. Oh, man. I just hit the wrong button. If don't smoke, don't start, though. That's all I can say. You were talking about the fun run thing. Back in the day when I was in the Air Force, we had a fitness test where you had to run 1.5 miles and or walk 3 miles. You couldn't run during the 3-mile thing. But as I got older, I switched to the 1.5 mile run to the 3-mile walk. And I'd be smoking a cigarette during that time. And, oh, good times, good times. Smoking a cigarette during a fitness test. Even before I retired, I never had any problem running and stuff. I was in pretty good shape. Never had any trouble breathing or anything then either, so. As long as I carry my trusty little albuterol puffer and have my nebulizer and stuff and everything, it's all good. Not on home oxygen or anything like that, so I haven't gotten that bad yet. And I say yet because that will, if I don't die before, then it'll happen, at some point, with the progression of it. Nothing, man. I'm getting close to the end. Not finding anything good here yet. And again, like the last couple of systems, it was the very last thing I scanned, almost that turned out with something. I fear it won't be this case, though. All we have left is probably some rock clusters or something. Oh, we got 2 things left. We got 1 thing left. I was just looking at the analyzer down here.
System scan complete.
Nothing. System map,
Displaying star
just in
map.
case I missed something. The last glance at it before I jump out. Okay, got that one. No biology. Nope, we're good to go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Class M.
Scanning planet.
I don't know what
Course
command.
adjustment.
I don't know what command it thought I said there.
Marvelous.
Marvelous. But I would like a voice pack that's more interactive, a little bit, you know. I'll get something called Astra or I don't know, Leo or one of the more expensive packs than what I got. I only have one called Gravity. That's for the on-foot stuff. And the Alpha and Gamma.
Scan starting. Stand by.
Gamma's the female voice. The Alpha's the male voice. 28 bodies. Where's my exclusion zone? Well, doesn't matter. Got 2 stars at least. System map.
System map.
Anybody do the work yet? Nope. Okay. Intersystem scan.
Right away, Commander.
Here we go again, guys. More exciting content for you. I should put the microphone down by my joystick so you can hear it squeaking all the time as I move it everywhere. "50 signals detected." That's interesting. Remind me to look at the navigation panel to see what these 50 signals are. Oh. I don't see any Thargoid type signals. It's in the analyzer though. We shall investigate and see.
Body A2C.
Nitrogen.
Nitrogen atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex.
Not real
entry.
familiar with nitrogen atmosphere
Landable with
stuff.
atmosphere.
I don't know what's commonly found on those. Guess I should go check out and just map it and see what it is. Way to learn. That may be where the illustrious receptor or something is, you know, commonly found. I don't know. No, I don't find a lot of those type of things. Geologic. Okay. We shall continue on. What are you hiding? Oh, you're hiding somethings. Many somethings. Okay, I thought it was mini. Works better if you actually point at it. Big thing. Yeah. Down there. Nada. Okay. Give me another sulfur dioxide or carbon dioxide with sulfur. It'd make my day to get 2 stratum tectonicus in this trip. Or 3. That'd even make my day more. No, you've done enough of this, Vindy. I think everybody who plays the game has done enough of this. Enough to know they don't want to do any more of it. I like it though. It's generally relaxing to me. Even if I'm not streaming, I like it. Kind of no stress. Except when I'm trying to find Pengoidia and try to find a place to land. It's very frustrating for me. I've seen Pengoidia so many times that I just couldn't find a place to land. And short of taking the SRV, you know, long ways. Very rough terrain, which I've done to get it. You know, it's just not worth it to me. There should be. There'd be something down here. Lots of things. So maybe we'll finish up here. I'd like to get some biologicals though while we're here. I guess that's why I'm here. I get pretty intent on what I'm doing here, so if I miss something in chat, usually I can see the window scroll and it gets my attention, but if I miss something in chat, forgive me.
Body B3. Neon atmospheric landable. Landable with atmosphere.
At least I went to the one neon and got the bacteria, so I can say I'd done it. Done my bacteria effort for the day. One more to go. Where are you hiding at? Oh, there it was. Just as I was.
Body B1. Neon atmospheric landable.
Alright.
Landable
I don't believe there's anything here. System map.
Opening map.
It must be the neon atmosphere or nitrogen. Oh, we'll go there. I want to see. I'm curious about the nitrogen, so glad I pulled up the map. I was getting ready to hop out of here with two. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just talking to myself anyway. I even when there's absolutely no one watching, I still talk. And I've said it before. I upload a lot of my streams to YouTube. That way, if I'm talking and say what I'm doing and why, and even though anybody who plays the game goes, we already know that. 21,000 light year jumps. Well, my friend who was headed to Beagle Point told me on X in a message that he may change his mind about going to Beagle Point. He's been there like 4 times. He said that Mandalay makes it too easy. So he may not go. I need to go to Beagle Point just to do it. You put my YouTube on because it's so chill, right? Are you the one that said I had a soothing voice? Someone told me that. And I was like, what? Find that hard to believe. But that's a compliment, I guess. So I should just accept it. I was wondering where all those views were coming from. You got messages today of people seeing all the systems? Oh, your name's showing up? Yeah. I keep joking about that. So yeah, some intrepid explorer is going to come through here and go, man, that Bacardi song's been everywhere. I say that about some people when I see them everywhere. There was Grim underscore AOD on my way out to this area. His name for discovery of the system, not on the planets, but his name was on everything. I don't know what the guy did, you know, but he spent a lot of times honking and scooping or something. Well, not sure how to respond to that, but that's good. I mean, if it comforts you, that's fine. Not many people. Who was it? Was it Vagabond Soul? Was that you who said that? When I finally brought my camera up, you said I look older than my voice sounded. If I interpreted that response correctly. This is not going to work without the right scanner up. Okay. Let's see what we got here. You guys may find it hard to believe, but when I was much younger, even before I joined the Air Force, I used to read the news on a radio station that played elevator music, essentially. I sound youthful and full of energy. Why? Why, thank you. I'm definitely not so full of energy anymore, but I am sitting on my butt, so... I'm going to need more than one probe, I think.
Surface scanned by 50%.
What was that? KFNB. Back in Oklahoma City. That was many years ago. I remember the chief engineer crashed his plane. I actually flew to Dallas with him to pick up some parts one time. And he crashed his plane after that.
Body A2C.
Fonticula.
May host a new
Man.
personal codex
Okay.
entry.
Do I want to get Fonticula? I don't really want to get Fonticula because A, it doesn't pay worth a damn, and B, it's too easy to get. We're not going to get it. Unless y'all in chat say, go get it, because I have no urge to get it. Going, gone. Never mind. I'm gone. Next system en route.
Selecting next destination.
Maybe the next system won't have 40 things to scan. Oh, I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, I'm going for the money more than anything. Now, if it's kind of rare for me, it may not be rare for other people. You know, like Electrica or Recepta.
Frame shift now engaged.
I will almost always go after Tubus because it sometimes pays really good, and even Tussock sometimes. And Stratum, I'll always go down and see what kind of Stratum it is, and be disappointed many times. But and the Clipus, is that what it's called? Or I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly or not, but that's something that's kind of nice. It's not cool looking generally. I'm not going to try not to jinx myself, but I have not had a crash in solo since yesterday.
Scanning for information.
That's not true. I had the game crash, but I haven't had a Mauve adder or anything like that. Okay, we got 14. Much more reasonable. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I found both of them. Kind of a bluish green one and the reddish ones. I got them in my slideshow, but I found them the other day on stream, and I told Chad, I'll go down and get them, and I went down on the dark side on purpose because they glow in the dark. If you didn't know that, they actually do. They glow in the dark. You can like turn your night vision off when you get close enough, and then you can see them. System map. Many and many more Mauve adders. Are you in open? Okay, this system is barren. Inter-system scan. But I get a lot. I started out my stream yesterday in open, and then I got a Moav adder, and I switched to solo. I know I switched to my private group before, and I still got them. I think it has to do with the instancing. Yeah, you're in open. Well, if you go to solo or something, if you're not working with anyone, just go into solo, and you shouldn't have them. At least I don't have them as often. And I think it was Vindy who suggested that. I'm not sure, but it did seem to be true. I get far less errors, despite the actual hard crash I had earlier today, which may or may not be related to anything. That's like the first time the game has crashed for me in a long time. You know, where it comes up and says send error report and all that stuff. I don't know why I even bother reading it. Elite Observatory will tell me if there's anything useful there. Well, at least it'll tell me what's there. It's my judgment about whether it's useful or not. Get up there. Hope there's something good here. Of course, you know, hope in one hand and how's that saying go? I will say one thing, Vindy. Watching your stream, you're a lot. Your vocabulary is different than when you're in my chat. Not complaining, don't get me wrong or anything. It just you seem to be maybe it's just you don't want to type as much, but more reserved in chat.
Chat.
What did it think I said? Did it recognizes main and chat? I have no idea what that command does, unless it brings up the comm panel or something. That was weird. It's got commands that I don't even know about, so. Come on, I'm running out of
Body B3. Methane
methane.
atmospheric
Bah.
variable with life.
I have
May host
experience
a
with
new
methane.
personal codex entry.
Uh-oh.
Landable with
Uh-oh.
atmosphere. Body B2. Methane atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex entry.
I might go
Landable
there.
with atmosphere.
Methane volcanoes or magmas. Might go there just to check it out and see. We got one left. There it is. I don't usually have much luck with methane systems, but system map.
Displaying star map.
I might go there just to see what it. It's one that had 2 biologicals, yeah, and 2 geologicals. We'll go there and check and see what is there. And I may even map the other one just since I'm right there. Ludicrous speed! That sure shaves some travel time off though. Give you that. I don't know if my friend Chick Magnet is going to stream tonight or not. Said he won't be home till 11, so have to see. Yesterday was a good stream. Got raided and stuff. Had a good crowd. Got to raid out to somebody else. That's always fun. Did we raid? Was it the real Orthy again? Yeah, I think the time before that was pseudo voodoo. Never heard of that person before, but okay, I follow him now. So what kind of stuff do y'all find on methane planets? Other than bacteria. The one on the other planet with one biological signal probably is, that reminds me, before I forget, it said there was a huge number of signals here. What is it talking about? Okay, nothing there. Wonder what it thinks are signals. Huh. Well. And like 50 signals. As long as it isn't some type of Thargoid thing. I just gotten done with a system about a week and a half ago. And just before I left, I looked at the nav panel and it said non-human signature. So I, of course, you know, after I got my nerve up, because my experience with non-human things got me killed, it turned out to be a Thargoid, an inactive Thargoid sensor. That was pretty cool. Alright, let's see what we got here. It'd be tiny. 2 probes, don't matter where it hits. 1 probe ought to do it. I really like these pre-engineered probes. I've complained many times that my Mendeley, even though I had engineered probes, they weren't as good as the ones on my Aspects. So I finally broke down and went to a material trader, human material trader.
May host a new personal codex entry.
Okay, it's bacteria, geysers. So I guess are fumaroles considered biological and geological? Because I found them, in fact I got a good screenshot. It's a planet with no atmosphere. We have geysers. Let's go see. But it wouldn't let me scan them, even though it said they were biological. It wouldn't let me genetically sample them. And, well, before I do that, that looks kind of like it could be a cool shot. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can get some daylight on my ship. Let's see. Not really. Oh well. Ship's not important really, but I just wanted to get that view. Oh, and that's not going to work. Let me get combat mode. Fine, be that way. There. Turn that blue off. Just want to get a picture of that. That looks kind of cool to me. Sorry guys, moral imperative there, had to do it. Okay, let's go down and see if we can find these fume whatevers. Maybe not quite so fast though. Made that mistake more than once.
Orbital flight engaged.
Hopefully there'll be some nice terrain. I say that. You know.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Oh, goody. More ads, folks. Sorry about that. Hopefully it will only be a minute and a half. Promise I won't do anything exciting while the ads are running. It would be difficult to do unless I crash landed or something. I'm still trying to find a smoother spot. I think that's ridiculous. And the Vagabond, if you're still there, yeah, after you get another crash at some point, try solo for a while, and of course, the fact that it doesn't happen doesn't mean that that's a cure, but it seems to happen a lot less, like never, hardly ever, in solo. Let's see what we can find down here. Got 0.04 G, that's essentially no gravity, but I'm sure it's enough to mess with you. Now these things usually have a exhaust thing on top and the surrounding area, discolored area around their base. It looked like, amazingly like bacteria back there, like right there. Yeah, the update definitely caused some issues. I was hoping during their maintenance window the other day, the last tick, that they would have fixed things, but no, that's bacteria. Why aren't you lighting that? Okay, there it is. There's one right there. It's got that discoloration around the base. Let's just land and first let's scan this thing. Assuming I can get my ship to, at least the ship seems very stable right now though, so let's see.
Fumarola carbosis scanned. Base value 6,284,600. Minimum sample distance 100 meters.
Okay, so better let me sample it then. That's a good payout.
Landing gear deployed.
Disembark.
Ready for action.
I didn't realize that they had that high of a payout. That'll be 18, maybe 20 million or more. Let's see if they'll let me scan it. Definitely looks different than the last one I tried to scan, so. Cool beans, look at that.
First partial sample collected.
We only have to go 100 meters. Any more right here, obvious. Yeah, there's one over there, I believe. I should just get in the SRV for this. You know what? I never use the SRV. Let's do that. I'll show you my driving skill. Don't thank me for that workaround though. There's a geyser over there. Board ship.
Returning to the ship.
Now I changed my key bindings on the SRV. Let's see if it works. Deploy SRV.
Transitioning to rover.
Never done that before using voice, so. As I was saying, that workaround actually came from Vendy, who's told me. Vendy's the one who told me about that. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. Okay, let me get further away from the ship. I gotta check something real quick.
Minimum distance reached.
Enter turret.
You've traveled over 100 meters from
Deploying
previous
weapons.
sample.
Okay, and that's the keybind I changed. Okay. Exit turret. How do I get out of the turret? I know there's a button I can press to do it, but I want to see what the voice command is. Leave turret. Oh, I'm going to click on the window. Leave turret. Oh, that's the button. That's the voice command. It's supposed to do it. What's it recognizing? Leave turret.
Retracting all weapons.
Damn picky thing. Okay. Now, I believe there's... I think that may be one over there. I don't see any exhaust coming out of it, but we'll drive around for a minute just to see. I might want to change my key bindings to use the yaw to steer with, because there's bacteria. More bacteria. It may just be a rock. What do you, yeah, good, it's not just a rock. Are you saying solo is more stable for you? Okay. Well, this is working out okay. Disembark.
Acknowledged.
Drive assist off.
Second partial sample collected.
Board ship.
Boarding now.
Okay, it's 2 down. Now let's use our peepers, and do we see any more on the horizon somewhere? I know there's one off the other side of the ship in the back over there, but let's see.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 100 meters from previous sample.
This looks promising. Wonder if I can turn on night vision. Oh, that was me doing that. I just there's one. Whee! I haven't spun out yet, have I? Disembark.
Okay.
Okay.
Drive assist off.
Hopefully this will be the last one. I did not know that they paid this well. So. Okay. Go back to the ship and maybe
Sample
fly over
collection
just to
complete.
see that geyser. Board ship.
Boarding now. Suit offline.
I'm not going to try to get the bacteria, I don't guess. Like, where's the ship? But I see it on the radar there, so. Where did I see that geyser at? It was spewing. It was over the hill, though. Back up. Let's see, how's this work? Retrieve SRV?
Affirmative. Stand by.
Holy cow. You should see my face. It's like, that almost made sense that they would use
SRV.
that.
Securing the ship.
Okay.
Drive assist off.
Still learning here, so.
Landing gear
Now,
detected.
Let's see, it was over this way. I saw a geyser spewing. There it is, I think. Maybe not. Not going to do me any good to see a geyser spew, but I thought it'd be cool to look at if it was going while I was here. Don't think it's going to be in the crater though. I'm not seeing it anymore though. I know I saw one when I was out on foot to scan that thing. Oh well, let's press on.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
I need to get a more complete list of the commands in these voice packs, because the cheat sheet I have up is only like probably the very most commonly used ones. This is by far one of the handiest things about this SCO drive. Next system en route.
Locking next star system.
Frameshift drive.
Let us go. Well, we got a few, another 20 million or so just from doing that. That was cool. And it wasn't, it was cool looking.
Jumping to next system.
Now the other one I saw on a airless planet. It said it had a biological, but it would not let me sample it. So
Compiling data for cartography.
Fuel scooping.
21 bodies. Well, we'll see. And gradually, as I get closer, I'm way far, many jumps still, but closer to the bubble, things will start getting more discovered. System map.
Opening map.
And this is probably all auto scanned. Yeah. And how many did it say? Scan system.
Completing system scan. Standby.
Check the count again. 21. Enter system scan.
Aye, Commander.
Ah, not a large variety here, though. Let's see what we have. It'd be a big nothing so far. Unsurprising. Nothing. Did I miss something there? Nah. Nothing. Okay. Wow. There be things popping up. Well, if you like heavy metal content to worlds, this is the place for them. Still stuff here. chip away at them. Come on, move here. See, we'll just keep going till the blue disappears, I guess. Guess that's it. Okay. One left. Always starts to, usually it's the last one. It's a pain, but there it goes.
System scan complete.
There'd be nothing here. System map. Show system map.
System cartography.
Looks a little different, but no landables with atmospheres. Nothing around C. Okay. Engage warp drive.
Interstellar travel mode engaging now.
Vindy, was it you that was talking about custom drops for redemption points, or you know, for
Vectors.
the channel redemption things?
Frameshift now engaged.
I looked into that and I could not find where to do that at. And if it was you, I remember you telling someone to graciously to DM you about it or something. I think that'd be a cool thing to do if you could do that. I don't know. I don't know what you call it. I just was kind of half listening, and I was like going, "Wow! If you for a drop for listening or watching your, yeah, I mean, if you can give someone a free redemption for 12 bodies for just watching the stream, that I think that something like that'd be really cool." Like say if someone watches you an hour, you know, let them do the jump scare for, you know, or something like that. System map.
System map.
But I didn't see any way to do that under drops and stuff. Oh, okay, well, I'll get with you sometime and perhaps you can walk me through it or tell me the secret. And how to do that. Well, I bet you have helped a lot of people. I lurk a lot. I may not say anything in someone's channel, but I lurk a lot and I hear a lot. So, inner system scan.
Affirmative, Commander.
Did not even notice how many was here. 12. Okay. Got time to find some life forms in a couple of systems now. Oh, okay. I'll whisper you or something, and to remind you, or on your Discord or something. I'll find a way to message you to remind you, and you can figure out when's a good time to, or however you help people. You know, when's a good time to do that. You know, if it's something that you have to walk me through, or if it's something you can just, you know, list steps or something to do it. But I think that'd be really cool to be able to do, like, I can raise the price of something out of normal people's reach. I don't know. Or if maybe that's some other option that's not really a redemption, it's just something that trigger with a drop. So I'll find that all out after you tell me about it. Discord? Okay, not a problem. I check my whispers because I don't get very many. And sometimes I'll tell someone to whisper me a link or something, but I've allowed links now. My Stream Elements, when I was using that, it was banning people or timing people out for stupid reasons, and I never could figure out why, so I just disabled it. Just don't let Cal abuse it. Well, if I can do something like that, I might actually do something different than a jump scare, but something, something that normally isn't redeemed unless people get it via that method to make it kind of special.
Body 4.
You like your
Argon
controller
atmosphere.
unbroken? Oh, what was that?
Landable with atmosphere.
Argon. We will not be going there. Not argon with one biologic. At least there's a biology here. In case people don't get that comment that Vinny just made, she stated that when Cal triggered my jump scare, she said that she threw her controller. It can be kind of startling and loud, especially, well,
System scan complete.
nothing here. When you're concentrating or something. Engage warp drive.
Engaging jump drive.
Frameshift drive charging.
I actually triggered it the other day because no one had the stuff for it, and they wanted to know what it was, so I showed them. I definitely got to get. I only have like 3 channel point redemptions. I need to get a whole buttload more of them.
System.
2, 1.
All the good ideas are already taken, though. So. Ah, yes, I remember.
Completing system scan for cartography.
Scan complete.
How many bodies we got here?
Complete.
1. Okay, solves that problem.
Frameshift drive charging.
I probably will stream. Is it 2 hours, 42 minutes? Probably
Adjusting
another
for depth.
45 minutes or so, unless I get involved in something. Watch some other streamers. Saturday night's there's got to be somebody doing something that's entertaining. I've gotten to the point though where most elite elite streamers are doing the same things. I mean, there's only so
Data
many
incoming.
things. There's only so many things you can do. So it
Scan complete.
kind of boils down to another one body. Kind of boils down to who's in their chat causing problems or having fun.
Frameshift drive charging.
But I actually learned how to play the game. Like watching the Power Play people do stuff. I've learned a little bit more about the Power Play 2 stuff now.
4,
Adjusting for jump.
2, 1. Engage.
I'm just flirting with the idea of renaming my carrier to something other than cat's purr. It's got to be cat related, but I don't know. I might just stick with that. Also, was looking at changing the paint job on it. But I like green, and there's not a whole lot of options. So red looks pretty good, but I like red too. But all my ships are almost all green, so come on, complete this Braben tunnel. Let's start with it.
Scanner activating.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
All right, 15 bodies. Well, that's not too bad to scan, right? Get away from the star a little bit. Show system map.
Displaying map.
No one's been here either. Inner system scan.
Affirmative.
Let's stay away from the star. Let's do the small ones first. Come on, give me another unicorn planet. I need 9 biologicals. That's not already discovered. For once.
Body A4. Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex entry.
I have to go there because it's sulfur
Landable with
dioxide, but it's
atmosphere.
probably bacteria. But it could not, might not be. So I'll be going there just to, since it's sulfur dioxide, just on the off chance that it'd go much faster if I zoom out.
Body A5.
And another one.
Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life.
Come on, give me one with
May
two sulfur.
host a
Give me
new
sulfur
personal
dioxide with
codex
2 biologies.
Landable with atmosphere.
Now let's get the big thing first. I can retune. I'm gonna have to,
Body B5. High value body.
nice water world. We got 2 sulfur dioxide places to check out. Be disappointed at with the bacteria, no doubt.
Body B1. Sulfur
Another
dioxide
one.
atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex
I'd
entry.
really like to have 2
Landable with
biological signatures.
Body B3.
Speaking of,
Sulfur dioxide atmospheric landable with life. May host a new personal codex entry and has high biological value.
guarantee it's got
Landable
stratum, but
with
is it
atmosphere.
stratum tectonica? And are you also the same thing? Because you're orbiting each other. Nope.
System scan complete.
All right, time for fun. System map. System map.
Displaying star map.
Now, please. These are all. Okay. Okay. Here's where the joy is going to be. Well, we'll start here and we're going to do all of them. We're going to map all of them just to see, because we might get lucky. I almost did it again. I almost left it without targeting it. We're going to do every single sulfur dioxide and we'll see what we get. I'm not going to get bacteria if it's what it is, but I feel lucky on the one with 2 biologicals, so that'd be great to get at least 2 stratum tectonicas in one trip again, or 3 or 4. It wouldn't bother me, but be nice. My coffee's gone cold also. Why is that? Might help to have the right scanner up to my throttle. Zero throttle. Come on. Here it is. Feeling good about this.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Oh gee, ads are starting in 1 minute. Well, you won't miss anything. It'll take me that length of time to get there and scan the stuff. And if you come back from ads and I'm going down to the planet, that means it's stratum. If not, then it's bacteria. So I'll just move on to the next system, or next planet. Got 4 to scan. So. Show me the money. Not much of an atmosphere on that one. Six probes, huh? I'll do 3 just because. Because probes are free.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Body A4
It is bacterial.
may host a new personal codex entry.
Oh, well, next on eggs. System map. System map.
Displaying map.
Ah. That is, yeah. In fact, they're all, might as well not get confused. That's sulfur dioxide, and that's, okay. So they're all sulfur dioxide. Shouldn't be too far away. I don't know, when it only has one biological signal, it's almost always bacterial. But I have actually encountered times when it isn't, so that's the only reason I'm scanning these single biological signal planets. Well, that and there's sulfur dioxide, so there's a real good chance that if it's not bacteria, it's stratum. And watch the one with 2 signals, it'll be a bacteria and a tubus or something. Which I'll go for the tubus, but still, it's not what I want. Get out of that gravity well here, finally get some speed. You guys in chat need to go. We hope it's Stratum Tectonicus also. You deserve it, Barcardi-san. I wouldn't be upset if it's some other exotic, but something else, you know, as long as it's not like tussock or, you know, some real common stuff. Low translate that into low-paying stuff. All right, looks like we got some daylight, so let's see what we got. I'm excited, not really about this one, but you're approaching the planet. Probes again. A little bit off where I wanted it, but it'll work.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Bacteria.
Complete.
May host a new personal codex entry.
System map. System map.
System map.
I'll save the one with 2 biologicals on it. Depress me last. Do this one first. Probably bacteria also, but we'll see. Be a little longer trip. Not necessarily slower though. held that for another second or so. Still learning about the SCO stuff and how to use it and when not to use it. Okay. If it's on the far side a little bit, it'll be daylight. If it's on this side, it'll be not daylight. Whee! Man, this thing is so nimble. In the Super Cruise, I mean, many other ships just lumber and don't want to turn, but man, this thing, almost like you're not in a Super Cruise. It's so nimble. We're gonna go zooming by it though. It's the dark side anyway. Yep, there goes the loop of shame counter. I didn't meant to do that so I could come out on the light side. Yeah, I meant that. Perfect. I'll fall for that every time. I do a loop of shame sometimes on purpose just for that reason, but I did not that time, and honestly, I didn't mean to. I thought we were coming up on the daylight side anyway, but we weren't. We were coming from the side. All right, let's see if there's bacteria here. 6 probes again. Planet's definitely different color though than the other two. A little bit at least.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Bacteria.
Body B1
Complete.
may host a new personal codex entry.
Now the good news is on the next one, it's guaranteed to have something other than bacteria. System map.
Opening map.
So here we go. Is it going to be something good or is it going to be something, oh well? Taking my time. Let's not take quite so much time now. If it turns out to be something, I'll go back to full screen so y'all can see that stratum tectonica that's down there. Either too slow or too fast. Make up your mind. Hey. All right, let's see what we got. Hope.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Body B3
Stratum.
May host a new
Stratum.
personal codex entry and has high biological value.
Now, is it the good stuff? Come on. Be the good one. I said, though, if there's two signals on a sulfur dioxide planet, it's bacteria and stratum. And often it's stratum tectonicus. So let's find out. Really care about the terrain too much, but doesn't look like it cares much either. So we're gonna go over there. You're working on engineering now? What are you engineering? Or many things. You know, I actually went to a human material trader, human, the other day to get some, to get my probes. That's the first time I've been to one of those in a long time. I had to get on a NAR and go, where are they? Oh, the power plant. Pesky AX stuff. I just say it that way because I've never done any of it. Let's go. Let's get down there. I'm eager to find out what it is. Yeah, I understand, Thargoid. Isn't there still one Titan left? Come on, drop. I would have thought it would be dead by now. Allegedly? I would have thought after this, it's been more than a week now, I think. I would think it would be dead by now. How's that? Looks kind of smoother over there, but I think we'll be alright here. Let's see. Before I drop all the way, let's try to... That's definitely smoother up here, so let's see if we can make... Oh, not gonna make it. Oh well. Have to do with what we got. Over there then. We'll go down there. Let's see, 0.45G, that is something to worry about, so let's see what's down here. Stratum tectonica just pop up in front of me. Come on, be nice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, look at that bacteria over there. Not quite as stable here, but that's got the right shape and right color. And yes! Yes, yes, yes. 2-in-1 trip so far. I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. This might push me over 500 million easily, so I think. I got 1.455. Okay. Disembark.
Ready for action.
Depending on what else I get, I might make even 300 million on this outing. That beautiful stratum.
Stratum tectonicus scanned. Base value 19,10,800. Minimum sample distance 500 meters. First partial sample
Board the ship.
connected.
Transitioning to ship.
Y'all know the routine. 2 more samples. I'm probably not going to get the bacteria, even though the bacteria looks real easy to get here. We're going to go 500.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Nice, nice.
Landing gear deployed.
This is what makes scanning the systems worth it, when you find something worthwhile. Disembark.
Integrating into suit systems.
Feel good now. I mean, I was beginning to worry because I was finding nothing on the way out here. And I went through like 40 systems. I mean, literally nothing worth getting at all.
Second partial sample collected.
Actually, I think I got something. I don't remember what it was, but it's like $2 million or something. Board ship.
Transitioning to ship.
One more sample to go. Might get the bacteria since I'm here and it's everywhere.
Landing gear retracted.
I think I'll go this way actually. Let's see if we can find bacteria and it in the same area.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
I just want to see where it's at because I know there's bacteria behind me, so this will work. If I'm going to get the bacteria, might as well go ahead and sample it right now. I mean,
Landing gear deployed.
disembark.
Disembarking now.
I would have swore that was closer than that. Oh, is that bacteria or is that? And that's that. Right now the bacteria is back over that way. I don't think
Sample collection
I think there's
complete.
one closer than that one that just disappeared, but yeah, they're right there. By right there, I mean they're. Well, that might actually be closer, right? My sky. At least the bacteria stands out. It's easy to see, isn't it? And of course, it's got the greenish tint.
Bacterium Cerberus scanned.
Yeah.
Base value 1,689,800.
Okay.
Minimum sample distance 500 meters.
2 more stops.
First partial
and
sample
we'll be done with
collected.
this planet and system. Board ship.
Climbing aboard.
What a good system, too, it turned out to be. I'm going to turn back and go back the way I came to some degree because it's all over the place.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was going to go full screen so you can see what this stuff looks like. It's a little late now, but because I'm such a slacker. Disembark.
Departure procedures initiating.
No, it's right out here somewhere. It was right in front of the ship, wasn't it? Wait a minute. Maybe I got confused. Maybe I thought that was bacteria and it's... Oh, okay, there it is. Would have swore I was closer, but maybe I got confused and thought that stratum was bacteria. Could happen.
Second partial sample collected.
Hey, the gravity's not letting you jump very high on this planet. Whee. Board ship.
Boarding the ship now.
Last one to do. Or one last one to do.
Landing gear retracted.
Let's see. Not sure which direction it came from, actually. Oh.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
It'll let me land near it. Probably not.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, maybe so. Disembark.
Loading suit systems.
I'm happy. 2 of these things. We are done with this planet. Hey, Ocker, welcome in. How you doing this evening? Or this morning, whatever time it is for you there at Topsy-Turvy
Sample collection
Land.
complete.
Just got through getting this stratum technica and this bacteria, and want to head to another system and try to find some more. Lunchtime for you? Oh. I miss my dinner time here for me. I've been streaming, so I have to reheat my dinner now when I'm done. Board ship.
Returning to the ship.
All right, let's make like a tree and leave.
Landing gear retracted.
Been a good trip, finally. Probably made over $200 million so far. I'm not unhappy. Next system en route.
I think this is the way.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's go see what we got. Then I suspect I will start working my way back to the carrier with normal jumps, because I'm a little further than normal, I think.
Adjusting for jump.
Probably be about 4 jumps to get back to the carrier. So what's for lunch? Come on, don't crash. You got this. That took a little while.
Gathering information. Cartography updated.
Fuel scooping.
A couple of orbit lines.
System scan complete.
Okay.
Fuel scooping complete.
3 stars, so
Frame
it
shift
didn't.
drive.
That system didn't count. I'll go to another one. See, before I plot back to the carrier. Actually, I'm actually heading back to the carrier now. Just have 35 jumps, which
Jumping to next system.
not going to be what I do.
Amazing. That's
Yeah.
quite something.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Don't know if I'll stream. Let's see. Tomorrow's Sunday, right? I might stream tomorrow night. Probably Monday I won't stream. No, I definitely will stream Monday. Monday's a good day for me to stream.
Compiling data for cartography.
I'm gonna take a day off sooner or later, though.
Fuel scooping complete.
7
Body
bodies.
Wide ring.
That could be a good thing. 7 bodies won't take very long to scan. System map.
System cartography.
It's an auto scan. Okay. Has anyone been through here? Nope. Enter a system scan.
That's affirmative, Commander.
Okay. Let us get some orbit lines here and get some idea of where we're working with. Okay. Oh, don't be behind the star. We too good. I don't think anything is. Big thing, whatever. That must be the ringed thing.
Body 5. Non-locked body with fast rotation.
Huh. I was trying to see if there was anything good there. I mean, fast rotation. I don't know if that means anything meaningful. Why is that lighting up there? Is there something I should worry about down here? Yeah, okay.
Body 1. Ringed landable body.
Ringed landable. That might be worth doing just to maybe get a good picture or something. I thought I saw something glow down there. So. Might have to check that one out though, just to see. I haven't landed on too many landables with rings. I got a really great picture from one.
System scan complete.
It's kind of pinkish color. It was really nice. Okay.
Ads starting in 1 minute.
Oh joy, more ads. System map.
Displaying map.
Didn't see any biology though, but let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I will. I'm gonna go land on here just to, or go check it out real quick just to see if there's anything pretty. Did not notice what the gravity was though. Maybe I'll map it for the fun of it. I know there's nothing there, but maybe I'll map it anyway just to piss off some other explorer that wants to come land there and get the first football. And it'll be discovered by Bacardi-san, mapped by Bacardi-san, and Lupa shamed by Bacardi-san. Coming around to the daylight side. Yeah, I am. see. We're gonna stop anytime soon now? That would be real cool. Come on, slow down. Gotta have time to map this thing. 7 probes, huh? So let's try it in maybe 3. Well, I'll give it a few just to be sure so I don't have to punch out to the rings. A couple of rings. I don't know if
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan.
one new astronomical object.
Surface scan complete.
Lava suns. Any hot spots? There's some kind of hot spot. Hot spot you be. Ainite. Benatite. And serendipite. I'm not a miner, so. Now let's see, the sun is over there. I think the best view is going to be around the Terminator. I can get the ring and the sun and stuff, so let's see. And I want to be I don't want the ring's edge on. I want to be able to see the ring. Let's see if we can come down here and find some good place to go. Don't want complete darkness. I want it to be close though. Thinking about it, I don't want to be at the North Pole either, so. Go, let's get down here. Let's do it. Places to go, people to meet, things like that. Dreams to end, dinner to eat.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay. Let's try making it to that spot right there. Even before I land, I'll turn around and look, and I'll be able to tell if this is going to be an acceptable place to get my picture at. No atmosphere, it should be pretty crisp. So. Full throttle. I'm waiting for it to get down there to drop. Come on. What did it say? Lava spouts? We will see one of them too. Is it ever going to drop? Jeez. Oh. 1.94 G. Must be very careful of this. I once came down too hard at an engineer's place, and gravity's a real thing. And I definitely don't want to die with this data I got. Let's see what the world looks like without the night vision. Oh yeah. I don't even know if I need to land for this, actually. Stop! Hit the wrong button, sorry. Okay. This might work. I'll take several pictures here real quick and you can see catnip. Right. I'm not the most expert at taking photographs. So, okay, I don't even think we need to land. So, get out of here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Take a moment. So it might take a moment to get out of this gravity well.
2, 1, engage.
Let's find out. No, not really. Next system en route.
Is this the right way?
I don't know, is it?
Frameshift drive charging.
Last system that I'm going to check before I start heading back to the carrier. I said that last time, but... Be a short
Course
stream tonight.
adjustment.
Be like 4 hours. So.
Interstellar travel mode engaged.
And once I crop that picture, it'll be on Twitter and on Discord in my slideshow, and that's awesome. Wow. See that star fly by?
Analyzing now.
Whoops, wrong scanner.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
5 bodies. A, B, there's D, A, B, C, D. Is there an E? System map.
Complying.
1, 2, 3, 4, and there's still one body here. I'm not even going to worry about it because it's going to be some gas giant thing. So let's change our jump range back to reasonable. See how many jumps it'll be back to the carrier. Four jumps, yeah. Sounds about right. Let's step it out now.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh. 4 jumps shouldn't take too long, assuming that the systems are
Vectors.
already done.
Interstellar travel mode engaged.
The system we're jumping to may still be undiscovered, but the ones after it probably will already have been discovered. We'll see. There are lots of stars, so.
Completing system scan for cartography.
There's some orbit lines.
Fuel scooping.
23. Gotta get a good scoop here.
Fuel scooping complete.
Get away from the star and look at the system. See if there's work to be done. System map.
Done.
Yeah, someone's been here already, so I can tell. Yeah, but there's no first footfall. So is there anything exciting? Nope. No landables with atmosphere, so that's good in a way.
Frameshift drive charging.
Means I don't have to scan 23 things this time. I keep saying it
System.
seems like there was one system with 70 something stuff in it. I know I've done several with 40 plus. And that was frustrating, especially because I remember distinctly one of them had nothing in it, you know. It's irritating.
Scan starting. Stand by.
Get a good scoop again.
Fuel scooping.
4 bodies.
Complete.
A, B, C.
Fuel
Yeah, and D, 4 stars. Next one's going to put us almost to the carrier.
Charging.
Getting a good view there of the Cat's Paw Nebula that we're heading into. Excuse me. I've really got to move my
Leaving
camera down.
systems.
I slouch so much, so all y'all see is like the, what is that George, whatever, that one movie or TV series where the guy is always looking over the fence. You never see his face.
Of course.
Of course.
Fuel scooping.
28 bodies. It better be scanned already. I don't see any orbit lines, so that's a bad sign.
Complete.
It's a very bad sign. In the sense that, may mean I have to scan them all. And I have to go to the bathroom again, so we'll see. System map. I was thinking I could hold out until I get back to the carrier and end the stream, but we'll see. System map. System map.
Roger that.
Golly. Oh, goody. Someone's definitely been here. And we have no landables with atmospheres. It's kind of disheartening, but wait. Not landable. It says it has an atmosphere, but it doesn't show it having an atmosphere. That's kind of weird. Huh. Isn't that unusual? Weird, weird, weird. Not landable either, though. But no atmosphere. It should be landable. Well, I don't know. But that's weird to me. Okay.
Frame shift drive.
Look, the stars are disappearing. Probably has to do because of the nebula in our way.
Adjusting for jump.
2, 1. Engage.
Interstellar travel mode engaging now.
This should take us to the carrier system. Go to the carrier, turn in, let y'all see how much money I've made tonight.
Gathering information. Cartography updated.
I don't need the scoop.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
But y'all think about who's on and who y'all might want to raid. Or I will. Still got a couple minutes though. But take your time. I prefer to raid people with a small number of viewers. And occasionally the person that's trying to make affiliate that needs get his average viewership up. If I'm aware of it. Right, that's... Why won't you boost? Oh, like I pressed the boost button and it's not doing anything. I changed the ID color on the carrier. Because I've never seen it before on the carrier. I'm not going to see it in the dark. Should be right there. It's on the dark side, so I can't really see it. Oh, there it is. Lights on.
Lighting.
Not helping much. Okay. Lights off.
Lights off.
Didn't help at all. Request docking. What the hell?
Requesting docking clearance.
What are you doing? Request docking.
Contacting docking control.
That was weird as hell. Whoosh, whoosh, whoop. Huh.
Landing gear deployed.
I thought about moving the
Hey,
carrier.
welcome back.
Since I'm hanging
I
out
guess
down
we're
below
heading out
this
somewhere
stuff,
pointless again.
I should probably just move the carrier down there. Oh. All right, let's turn in our universal cartographic data first and see. Any good yesterday? I don't know what it'll be today though. Did a number of systems though. Not too bad. I think I had 2 pages worth yesterday though. Okay. I'm going to restock my tritium depot too before I move this carrier anywhere. Do that, I have to change into my Type 9. Change into. It's got 700 cargo space, so makes it quicker. Transfer it to that and then put it in the depot. Such a pain. I don't know why you can't just transfer it from storage. Call lift. Then you can do stuff remotely and never have to go back to your carrier until, you know. You can go like the SAG-A and summon your carrier to you. You can't do that because it only holds 1,000 in the depot. Somebody got to refill it. Now I had some problems interacting here. Here we go. It's working this time.
Do you have biodata you wish to sell?
I want to sell. Give me money.
Scientists are keen for new data.
58 million. That's not too bad. Let's see what the bonuses are. 290. Okay. That's about what I expected. Not a bad day's work.
Can I help you with anything else? Vista thanks you for your contribution.
You're welcome. Thanks for the moolah. Anyone got any ideas about who to raid out to? Going back to the ship. If no one does, then I will decide. All left. Maybe someone like Bishop or somebody is on. I don't know. Bishop comes into my stream fairly often. Board ship.
Returning to the ship.
Now, let me see who be on. We have Karha. I don't know who Bawana is. Starcat, Bleeding Rose, Gino. Geno's kind of fun to watch sometimes. EP. Cult Adult, visited him numerous times. 2020 Hindsight. He's always fun. I think we'll do him. Anybody have any suggestions? Well, Bishop also is on. Tough choices here. Nobody? Going once, going twice? Before I pick somebody? All right. Guess 2020 hindsight's gonna win it. Oh. Oh, we can do bishop if you like. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have a problem. I'll raid anybody, but I'm just looking for suggestions, you know. Bishop's already made affiliate, so it don't matter. And of course, 2020 hindsight's affiliate. So if you want to raid somebody else, you know, it's okay. 2020 hindsight it is. See, problem solved. He's in Hawaii. He's really good, and he has he plays a lot of vintage old radio play things, which are kind of entertaining. Put on in the background, you know. All right, well, I'll start my outgoing music and we'll be done. I'll get us going. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Appreciate it. Yeah, have a good weekend. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. You too, Vindy.
Searching the stars for a world like home. Aft explorer drifting through the dark we roam. Scanners up, signals strong. Every system's a map, every scan's a song. From the edge of the void to the planets untold. Hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky. Exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. From the edge of the void to the planets untold. Hunting for life in the cosmic cold. Alien signals beneath the sky. Exobiology waiting, no limits to fly. Earth-like worlds untouched and wild. Pirates out there with fury piled. Between the peace and danger's call. Bacardi stands strong, never will fall. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight. Exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire. With the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. Boots hit the ground, scanners ping alive. Biological wonders in the deep survive. Through the nebula's reach, to the stars untamed. Every new discovery adds to the game. But there's danger out there in the pirate zone. Federal Corvettes, engines moan. Locked in tight, no mercy given. When pirates attack, it's survival driven. Between the stars and battles fought, he never loses the mission he's got. Life in the black, born for the quest. Bacardi pushes on, never needs rest. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight. Exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire. With the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small. Commander Bacardi answers the call. Exploring the mysteries, fighting the foe. In the galaxy's depths, it's where he'll go. Bacardi's on the hunt, stars in his sight. Exploring the unknown through endless nights. From Earth-like dreams to the pirate's fire. With the Corvette blazing, his enemies retire. Trekking life forms, chasing down the fight. In the depths of space, he's the guiding light. From the blackest void to the brightest star, Bacardi's traveled the galaxy near and far. No pirate too strong, no world too small.